Fearless Woman event in Saks tonight. Good morning, everyone, and welcome to another episode of SocialLIVE. We have like the most exciting episode today I think we've ever had.
I know why you're excited.
I'm so excited.
You started your morning off like in the best way possible.
I had the best morning ever. But before I tell you about my morning, we have an incredible guest on our show today, Aija Mayrock. You guys, I don't even want to tell you about her until she comes on because she is so amazing, inspirational. And if you guys comment below or share this episode, you're going to be entered to win 2 tickets to her event this evening. It is the Fearless Woman event at Saks here in New York City. So we're doing this giveaway quick. So comment below if you want to go share
right now because we're going to be picking a winner in the next few hours.
Yes, so do
ASAP.
it now. All right, so my morning. Courtney and I are doing a photo shoot later today, so I had Glam Squad come to my apartment this morning. And for those of you who don't know what Glam Squad is, it's a company that you can use, and it's an app on your phone where you can book hair and makeup appointments. They do nails now, all sorts of beauty regimens you can get from them. And I've been using Glam Squad for the past few years. They were launched in 2014. I think I started using them in 2014, 2015. I get blow-ups from them all the time. They're the best.
Me too. Stephanie loves Glam Squad.
I do.
Loves. And it's so convenient too. It's nice to have, basically a squad come over and just make you beautiful. So it's such a nice treat.
It's always a good way to start your day, but today was even better. So at 7 a.m., I opened my front door. I'm in I just got out of the shower because you have to wash your hair first. I'm in Softy shorts and like a sleep shirt. And this man is at my door and he's holding a thing of flowers. I'm like, wait, what's going on? He's like, hey, Stephanie, I'm Gio. I'm one of the founders of Glam Squad. And you are the 500,000th appointment. And you have won a year of Glam Squad, and these flowers are for you.
What?
And for those of you guys at home in the background, everyone at Socialfly who doesn't know the story yet, everyone's freaking out back here.
It's amazing, and they couldn't have picked a better winner because Stephanie is absolutely obsessed with Glam Squad. I was so happy that you won because I just couldn't think of anyone else more deserving.
Thank you.
Really? You just love Glam Squad.
I do. They said, we're doing this surprise and delight campaign and you won. I was like, wait, what? I was like, really? And then I was like, wait, you didn't videotape that, did you? Like, what was my reaction?
I'm still sleeping because my Glam Squad appointment wasn't until 8. So I wake up and I see texts like, call me, it's so important. I'm like, oh my God, what happened? So I call her. She goes, I was the 500,000th customer and I won Glam Squad. I was like, what? Are you kidding me?
So I put her on speakerphone.
I thought she was prank calling me. But it's true.
It's true. It happened. So you guys check out Glam Squad and hopefully.
And in my Glam Squad appointment, I won a sample size Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara, which actually happens to be my favorite mascara.
I know.
So we both won today.
So that was my exciting morning, and hey, we know surprise and delight campaigns work, and we talk about it all the time, and this is a good one. They're going to get lots of promotion from us, as they already were, but now even more.
Awesome.
And today
really, really cool.
is also October 3rd. I was going to say May 3rd. October 3rd.
It's Mean Girls Day, right?
It's Mean Girls Day. We've painted our walls pink. We'll be wearing pink later, because on Wednesdays,
but what's the line?
We were pink. On Wednesdays, we were pink.
No,
Say the line.
October 3rd line. What is it?
On October 3rd, I asked him what day it was.
Yeah, on October 3rd, I asked him what day it was. And then in the movie, they say on Wednesdays we wear pink, right? You guys back me up here. This is a line. Yeah. No one remembers Mean Girls.
You gotta go see them on Broadway.
That is true. Yes, that's on my list.
All right, fun stuff. So let's just get into the news. So in Facebook news this week, Facebook announces Facebook and Messenger Stories ads. So Facebook has already rolled out Instagram Stories ads, so these will be very similar, and now you'll be able to advertise within Messenger and Facebook Stories, which is just another area to advertise on Facebook, and you'll be able to use all of the same ad types and achieve, a wide variety of goals like brand awareness, driving traffic to specific landing pages. You'll be able to swipe up and drive traffic to your website. So this is really great and another way for Facebook to monetize their user base. And then I also wanted to share some stats about how Stories has really taken off. So 68% of people say they use Stories on at least 3 apps regularly, and 63% plan to use stories more in the future. And then 38% of people said that after seeing a product or service in a story, they talked to someone about it, and 34% said they went to a store to look at it. So
I think these are going to perform very well.
I agree. I always say this, I'll say it again. I'm always discovering things on Instagram stories. I watch it more than I watch TV, so
We should make a song for you.
We're gonna that'll be my little jingle. Don't watch TV anymore, just Instagram stories.
That's so good, Claire. And in Instagram news, you guys talked about this on the show last week, but the original founders of the company, Kevin and Mike, they are officially out. They are not at Instagram anymore, and they have officially appointed a new head of Instagram, so not a CEO, but a head of Instagram, and it is Aija Mayrock. He comes with a lot of background from Facebook, so he will be leading the charge at Instagram. And I know a lot of people in the industry have been a little uneasy, like what is this going to mean for the company, but I think this is a really great thing. They're going to get some, new energy, new insight from someone who hasn't been as involved in Instagram before, and I think they're going to just continue to innovate because that's what they do, and also copy Snapchat and bring some of their features over.
Exactly. It's very easy to innovate when you have just a testing ground over at Snapchat.
My husband's calling me on the phone
Yeah,
right now.
should we
Doesn't he
pick
know?
up? Should we
Doesn't he
pick
know
up?
it's 10:07 a.m.?
I don't know. He has been watching for 2 years.
You know it's 10:07. We're live on SocialLIVE.
Hi, Greg.
All right, we'll talk to you later. Tune in. Bye.
What did he say?
I don't know. He didn't say anything. He
He didn't have a chance.
In Snapchat news, Snapchat has announced they are going to be adding new ad options coming up for this holiday season. So let me tell you about a few of them. So first, Shoppable Collection Ads. These are launching. These are going to be a really great way for brands to be able to feature different products and drive traffic to websites. And they're making these ads more trackable. So you'll actually be able to see conversions, which this is something that Snapchat was missing. So this is a good update for those of you who are advertising on Snapchat or who haven't been advertising on Snapchat and want to test it out. And while, many times we put down Snapchat about, just not being right for all target audiences, I will say, I've said it before, with the brands that we run Snapchat ads for, they do very well, and they're not that expensive because there's not as many brands advertising there.
I agree. So it's definitely worth testing. On social media, you have to just, try new things, see what works, see what's most cost effective, and then just continue to optimize.
Yes.
So another fun new area to test. And now we're ready for our very special guest.
Yes, we're so excited to welcome to the show Aija Mayrock. She is an author, an inspirational speaker. She does everything. Come on, welcome to SocialLIVE.
Thank you.
Thank you for joining us.
And you're
Thank you for having
also
me.
friends with Disha, who
Yes.
works at Socialfly.
I love
That's
Disha.
how we
She's amazing.
got connected. You guys met at NYU.
At NYU, yeah. We met, I think, 2 years ago now, maybe.
Amazing.
But, yeah.
And are
I
you
went to
great
NYU too.
You went to
but-
NYU as well?
Yes.
What school?
I went to CAS.
Oh, amazing.
Which school did you go to?
I'm in Gallatin.
Okay.
Yeah, graduating in January.
Ah,
Congratulations.
Almost
So
there.
exciting.
Yeah,
Do you know what you're going to do next? I have a feeling I know what you're going to be doing.
I hope to just continue what I've been doing now and grow it even more and just put more focus into it.
Yeah, can you tell everyone at home a little bit more about yourself and how you started this whole platform and movement?
Yeah, absolutely. So I wrote a book called The Survival Guide to Bullying. When I was 16 years old, I had been bullied since I was 8 years old for a speech impediment, and I wanted to find a way to show young people around the world that they didn't have to just struggle alone and in silence, that they could get help and that they could survive and thrive. So I wrote my book. And then from there, I went on tour every single semester while being in school. I would literally go to school Monday through Wednesday, get on a plane Wednesday night, and go on tour until Sunday night.
When you were 16?
Oh, no, at NYU.
At NYU,
yeah,
okay,
while in
okay.
college. Yeah, my book got published right after my freshman year at
Okay.
NYU. Became a bestseller and just went on tour and continued to work with young people all around this country and even around the world. So I've worked with over 4 million students
Wow,
to
wow, that is truly incredible. So I have a question. When
Yeah.
you first set out to write your book, how did you know what to do? Did you get a publisher? Because you were so young. Like, what resources did you have? What information did you have?
So I wrote my book literally as a diary, literally as a way to help myself heal and kind of go through and get through what I was dealing with. And then I tried to publish it around 16, 17, and every publisher rejected me. they wanted nothing to do with this book because they said, you are 16 years old. What do you know about anything? And I was like, that's the point. I'm talking to other 16-year-olds. So I self-published it, and then 1 month after I self-published it, all the publishers came back and they were like, hey, can we buy your book?
What did that feel like?
That's amazing.
You know, it's funny because I think that I realized it would be a big success the moment I started writing it, but I just didn't know when or where. And I think oftentimes the really pivotal moments in our career happen when you least expect it and in a way that you never thought it would. Like, people would tell me to self-publish, and I honestly didn't have a good opinion about self-publishing, but really it was the one thing that changed my entire career. So yeah, it was an amazing journey.
When you self-published, how did you promote it? How did the other publishers find you?
I was 19. I just graduated high school. And I would cold call every news show, every radio show, and every newspaper, pitching my self-published book. And I was a complete unknown. And it was also during the Ebola crisis. So it was not a good time for covering anything about bullying because obviously our country was in a state of terror. And so, yeah, but I was very lucky to get a story on Publishers Weekly, and also on a few little radio shows here and there, and from there kind of word spread, and it happened.
So through this process, you definitely heard no over and over again from so many people. What allowed you to keep going and persevere and not give up?
You know, I think when I first self-published my book, I would get a lot of messages from young kids all around the world that said to me, Aija, you saved my life with your story. Or you gave me the strength to talk to someone about what I was going through. And these were kids all around the world in countries where maybe they were gay or they were transgender and their families and their community would not accept them. And those few messages made me realize that this book was something that needed to be in kids' hands, and I could not stop until that happened.
That's so amazing.
So you're continuing to be an advocate for bullying through speaking engagements in front of huge audiences. What has that experience been like?
It's been incredible. I was lucky enough to be able to perform at Madison Square Garden 3 years in a row and bring all of my fans and readers to the garden. It's my favorite thing to perform in front of people, and I perform spoken word all about different issues, and now I've been focusing a lot on issues relating to women and girls and what they deal with and gender equality. So I recently opened the United Nations Girl Up Summit in DC with a spoken word piece, and so it's something I love so much.
Do you just wake up in the morning, every morning, just so excited to
When I have those events, I do. And it helps me power through the moments where I'm sitting for hours and hours writing and trying to get something that's going to make an impact. Those days where I get to stand up and perform definitely power me through.
How have you used social media to really grow your platform?
So it's actually such a good question because I was very against social media in the beginning when my book first sold, and the reason being that I was bullied on social media for years and years and years. When I was a freshman in high school, a girl dressed up as me for Halloween posted it on Facebook and it went viral. And people were sending me death threats and the most awful comments, so I didn't want to embrace social media. And my publisher and everyone I was working with told me, if you don't embrace social media, your book is not going to fly at all. Like, your demographic is young people. And so slowly but surely I started embracing it, and it's changed my life. I mean, I really believe the reason why it's had the success it has had is because of social media. And so I think, it's something that we all can find a happy medium in embracing and keeping our privacy, but also utilizing it to the incredible advantage that it offers.
Do you respond to, I bet you're going to do you respond to all of your fans' questions and comments?
Every day I wake up and I go through my DMs and I respond to all of them that are nice.
Do you block the ones that aren't so nice, or do you tell them they're not nice, or just ignore it?
I mean, if they're like really scary, then I'll block them. But for the most part, I think people can say whatever they want to say. I'm not going to give them the attention and respond. But I do have a highlight folder, like on Instagram, on my page where I post every single day or almost every day really kind messages from my fans from all over the world. And it's really cool because you go through and you see, like, from Lebanon, from Chile, like all over, these young people writing. And yeah, so I do respond every day.
That's so amazing.
Yeah.
Do you have any tips for kids and teens on how they can use social media in a more positive way than, what we're typically hearing in the news? And
Yeah. So I think social media is so powerful to start movements, as we've seen in the last year. So I think to continue to use that in a way that relates to your school or your community, to highlight amazing work that's being done, to start your own movements or organizations, or just to send nice comments to people that you know, or maybe people you don't even know, because I think those comments, for all the bad comments that I have received, I really, really remember the kind ones. So I think that can make a really big impact even if you think it doesn't.
And you have an incredible event coming up tonight at
Yes.
Saks Fifth Avenue with
Yes.
the founder of Refinery 29. Can
Yes.
you tell us a little bit about the event and how
Absolutely.
did that come to be?
Yeah, so I was recently on the cover of the Saks Fifth Avenue fashion book with Cleo Wade, Kelly Sawyer, and Brianne Butler, the founder of the Women's March, who is amazing. And so tonight is my kind of launch event for that cover, where I will be performing spoken word and speaking and doing an in-conversation with Piera, the founder of Refinery, who is so inspiring and incredible. So yeah, I'm very excited for that.
That's so cool. And we're giving away 2 tickets. So you guys, if you want to go
share
and be a
now.
special guest, comment below that you want to win, and we're going to give away tickets in just a few hours. And do you have
Yes.
any other exciting events coming up that everyone should know about, and where can everyone follow you?
Ooh, I always have lots of events coming up, and so if you follow me at Aija Mayrock on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, all the platforms, and tune in, and there will be plenty more events and things going on.
Amazing. Well, thank you so much for coming
Thank
on
you.
SocialLIVE.
Thank
You
you.
are just a bright burst of sunshine and positivity, and your aura
inspiration.
is amazing. So thank you.
you.
And
Thank
thank you
you.
guys for tuning in. We will see you guys next week on Wednesday, same time, same place. Have a good week, everyone, and enjoy the sunshine in New York. Bye guys.